What's happening everyone, my name is Alex and welcome back to a new review. Today we are checking out one of the most affordable 10 inches tablets out there. So this one right here is made by a company called Zonko and you can find this tablet for about $70, so very affordable. But of course when you buy a $70 tablet there are some disadvantages, but we are gonna be talking about everything. So first of all, the screen. So this is a 10.1 inches IPS panel with a 1280 by 800 resolution, so just over 720p. The colors look good, the viewing angles are good, but you're not going to be able to use this tablet outdoors because the screen doesn't get that bright. However, if you're using the tablet indoors, you shouldn't have any issues. Now, whenever you're watching videos on YouTube, of course, the maximum resolution that you can select is 720p, but at 720p, the videos don't go that smooth. So you may want to lower the resolution to 480p for a better viewing experience. I was quite surprised to see that the tablet has a GPS unit inside, and that means that you can use this for navigation in the car, for example, and it can also take two SIM cards, but we only get 3G connectivity, but 3G is better than no connectivity at all. Now you're gonna have to use a full-sized SIM card, something that I haven't seen in a while, and next to those two SIM card slots the tablet can also take an SD card and you can actually install apps on that SD card, and that's good because the tablet only comes with 16 gigs of internal storage and you may be running out of space pretty quick considering that all apps these days are pretty big. We even get two speakers, but both speakers are sitting on the back of the tablet, therefore pointing away from you, not to mention they don't sound that great. They get fairly loud, but they sound super tiny. But at least the tablet has a 3.5mm audio jack, so you can use some headphones. And the sound output from that 3.5mm audio jack is decent. Not to mention that you can actually make phone calls with this tablet, but you're gonna look something like this. So the microphone is sitting somewhere at the bottom here, but then you'd have the speakers on the back. So making phone calls with this tablet is probably not ideal. The tablet itself is mostly made out of plastic, so the back, the sides, pretty much everything is made out of plastic. And I forgot to mention that the screen gets scratched very easy. So if you use anything else but your finger, you're gonna leave a scratch mark on the screen. So keep that in mind or buy yourself a screen protector for it. The battery life on it isn't that amazing either, so you can get between 3 and 3.5 hours of screen on time, and I guess that's good enough so you can watch 2 movies, but not more than that. And charging this from 0 to 100 is done in about 4 hours, so it takes fairly long to charge as well. So you may want to use like a power bank connected to it whenever you're watching something so you don't run out of power. Performance-wise, well, this is pretty slow, but I was kind of expecting that. So this tablet is using the MediaTek 6580, which is a very old processor. Therefore, the scores that we get on the AnTuTu benchmark and the Geekbench 4 are very low. And actually the lowest that I've seen in the last 3 years, I think. So you're gonna need a lot of patience to do anything with it. I mean, when you open the browser, it takes a few seconds to load the browser, then it takes a few seconds to load the page and so on. So everything is done in slow motion, and if you don't have patience like me, this tablet is definitely not good enough for you. But for a kid, I think it's gonna be good enough to watch some videos and play some very light games. But other than that, it's a bit challenging to use, so keep that in mind. This is a very slow tablet and it's ideal for watching movies at 480p basically. The Wi-Fi connectivity is also decent, but the tablet doesn't support dual band Wi-Fi, so you can only connect to the 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi bands. We even have a front-facing camera and a rear camera, and the cameras will do fine for video calling, but if you're planning to take pictures with this tablet, you're probably better off if you don't. So yes, this is $70 and you get a 10.1 inches screen, but the tablet is very slow, the battery life isn't great, so this is just designed to watch movies basically, and you can't even watch movies at 720p because most of them don't do that great at 720p. So me personally, I would never buy this, but I imagine that there are a lot of people that need something to watch movies on or something like that, and for that I think it's gonna be okay if you don't have high expectations, but if you have any kind of high expectations from this is definitely not gonna do that great. Alright guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did like it, press that like button, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.